everybody. Let's see. I'm just in the starting of making supper. And I'm going to boil up 9 cups of water in here. Because a couple years ago, I've had these for a while now. Never had a chance to use them. They're Augustin Farms potato shreds, and they're dehydrated potato shreds. I've never had a chance to use them. I don't even know what they look like in here. But it says 9 cups of water to 3 cups of potato shreds. And I'm going to be making some type of casserole. I haven't exactly decided how I'm putting it together yet. It's going to work though, I think. You know, like those Homestyle bakes you used to get in the red box? And one of them was like cheesy hash browns and ham or something like that? Well, I'm thinking I'm doing something like that. I think. But it says to rehydrate them first. Yep, this is the first time I've opened it. It says to take out the little fresh pack. And that's what they look like inside there. And this can cost me like $8. And I'm going to have to use 3 cups of potato shreds. It's a number 10 can, which is 1 pound, 7 ounces. So, yeah. I'm just going to boil up my water here. And then I'm going to put in 3 cups of potato shreds. And cook them for 8 to 10 minutes until tender. While I decide what else is going in my, quote, casserole. We're going to find out together. So we'll see you shortly after these have boiled up. Hi everybody, so we're back, and I got the potato shreds all boiled up and drained. And they actually come out pretty cool. See, they're all done. Great texture. So we're going to put together the rest of the casserole. And this is what I have decided. We did up a half a bag of little Smokies. We chopped those babies up and put an onion in there with them, cut real tiny, and gave them a little saute in the pan so they were golden. Some of them a little more golden, but hey, that's what happens. And I bought a cheese sauce in a can. Heck, we're going to try that out and stick that in there. And then I have a can of corn. And that's what's going in my casserole. Might have to thin that cheese sauce out a little tiny bit. But we're going to put the hot dogs and onions, little Smokies, right in there. This is just a spur of the moment meal because I had no idea what to cook for supper. No clue. Get those all mixed around there. And who doesn't love meat and potatoes? And this is kind of a meat. Oh, it's meat. It's just probably not any parts that anybody wants to know about. But Emma loves little Smokies. And about the only vegetables she'll eat is broccoli and corn. So I always try to include corn in there and broccoli in there whenever possible. And this would be great with broccoli, I'm sure. And then some cheese sauce. And I think I'm going to heat it up a little bit. You know, just to help it along in the pan. Not that anything needs to be cooked, because everything is all pretty much pre-cooked. I don't know how much I'll need. That's probably about 1.5 cups in there or so to start. We're just going to mix them around and see what happens. We might need to thin it out just a little tiny bit. And then maybe not. Maybe it's going to do its thing. But I like things cheesy. You know me, I'm a little bit extra. And my house smells great right now because those onions and little Smokies cooking. Oh, they were beautiful. So we'll probably go with about 2 cups of cheese sauce or so. We're going to go with that much. Oh, heck with it. 2.5 cups. of cheese sauce. Oh yeah. Get that all mixed around in there, make it look good. You can't even tell the corn's in there, that's probably a good thing. Not that Emma doesn't like corn, she does. So we're gonna get this into this pan. It's just my old trusty 13 by 9 cake pan. This one has been with me for 20 or so years. I do have a prettier version of this somewhere, but I think it's holding a Lego set. Go figure. Yes, I have kids. Yes, one of them's 20, but still likes the Legos. And Mom encourages that because, you know, it's something that he can do where hopefully he won't get in trouble. Alright. There, got that all done up. Yeah, I figure the onion might give it a little bit of flavoring. I'm all out of garlic powder, and I'm all out of regular garlic. And Emma used up all of her garlic. So I'm out of everything. I just haven't gotten into town to get it. And we'll put a little bit of cheddar cheese on. That's what we'll do. My hair out of the way. Yeah, I know, my hair's long. And I'm cooking for other people. That's just the way it is. But it's my family. If you're going to cook this for somebody else, put your hair back and do all the other things that people do supposedly all the time when they cook. Even for their families, but I don't. This is the way I cook for my family. And I'll give the rest of the little Smokies to Greg over in his camper so he can do something with them if he wants. He won't eat this, as you well know. Because there is cheese. And lots of it. Using up the cheese I got from the food pantry. And there's my casserole. I'm going to stick it in the toaster oven for probably about 15-20 minutes or so and let the cheese crisp up. And then it'll be all done and we'll cut into it and we'll see how she tastes. Let's hope. I like the Augustin Farm stuff. I haven't been too disappointed with that so far. I tried last year or the year before. I tried for you guys the vegan burger substitute and made vegan burgers out of it. That wasn't too bad. You gotta like beans though because there's a lot of beans in it. Emma weren't touching it. Let's see, I've gotten their freeze-dried vegetable mix for putting into soups and stuff like that. I haven't used too much of that yet because I was trying to figure out how to make it into a instant cup of soup type of thing. And I haven't gotten it quite right yet, but I'm still working on it. But yeah, there's my casserole. We're going to go stick it in the toaster oven, and I'll see you back when it's done. Hi everybody, we're back for the final round. And here is my casserole. All cooked up. I didn't really brown the cheese too much, but that's because I was in a hurry to try it. Before everybody gets back, I'm making this video while everybody's gone. Emma's out kayaking with Phil. And I'm just going to have a little taste right now. So, look at how hot that is. I'm just going to have a little taste, see how it come out. Because I just put this one together off the top of my head. I didn't even know what I was going to do with it until I started looking through the freezer and stuff. But you know, that's some of how the best recipes are born, is just try and throw things together. And it might work, it might not. Oh my goodness. Yeah. That tastes like a home-style bake. Yum. And I think I like it even more with little Smokies because it gives it that, quote, smoky flavor. Yep, these worked out perfect. So check them out on there. August Farms potato shreds. I don't have to keep these in my freezer. Because, or I don't have to get out the mandolin or the shredder or anything like that and make my own little potato shreds. I don't have to. Those are it. And I can keep them right on a shelf because I don't have a huge amount of room in my freezer. My freezer's a little. I have a deep freeze and I have a regular freeze. And with bread takes up a lot of room. There ain't no consolidating that packaging, really. So, bread takes up a lot of room. So, yeah. And all the grapes we frozen, those take up a lot of room, too. But we need those grapes to make our grape slushy things. Those are so good. Although lately we've been stuck on the strawberry slushies. Oh, me and Emma right in love. You put a little water flavor and pack it in there. Woo, so good. But yeah, this is our supper for tonight. So I'm just going to let it sit off to the side till everybody else is here. And we're going to eat dinner. Alright, I'm pretty much only waiting on Emma to be home to eat dinner with me. Yeah, she's out kayaking. She's having so much fun. She did get a war wound last night. Yeah, last night? Yeah, from out kayaking. She fell down and bumped her knee, and it's got quite a bunch of little slices in there. But she's healing up already. That's good. But yeah, that's our supper for tonight. Hope you all enjoyed watching, and we'll see you on the next one.